One thing that might be kind of fun as a little experiment is, okay, I'm thinking of this as a lake or a body of water anyway, is for anybody here to take my brush or their own brush and just make something. Say, is anyone brave enough just to, Emily?
Sure.
There you go. All right. You can destroy what I've got here if you want. But just see where you can take something out, and you can always come back with dry, you know,
okay,
over this.
So you take the wet,
Yeah.
you dry it off.
Just make sure it's, yeah, more or less clean, yep.
And then you...
And depending how wet it is, I mean, you could totally change it. You could put a building in. You can put a bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay, I think I have trouble getting it up. So
Well, do it again.
You have to dry it off between you.
Yes. And you can wet it again. Yeah.
So should I wet it again?
And, you know, if you want it pure, I mean, I'm definitely getting an architectural feeling over there.
I know. Well, we don't want that.
Well, that's fine.
Well,
See how you could. And wet it again and dry it again and do the same stroke there, and you can get it even cleaner.
well, I don't think I want it really clean right
Okay.
there because
All right.
that's on the edge of the paper.
Okay.
Try to put something,
But you can be.
and I didn't dry that off.
Okay. Now you have to wet
Wipe
it.
it off between.
Yeah, wet it and dry it again.
Otherwise, it gets muddy.
Well, this looks almost like batik. You know, it has a nice sort of. This looks. I don't think this is particular. I don't like this over here.
Okay. Well, you can probably take a lot out if you want, but see how specific you can be. See if you could turn this into something, too. And when you do removal of any sort, you have to have had something down there to begin with that will make it more interesting. I mean, you see a lot of yellow, a little red.
Boy, it's so tempting to not clean the brush off.
Yeah, you'd have to. There's a lot
See,
of
I just want to go
monitoring.
right in there and just kind of.
Well, you could. It'll just
well,
be
I know,
different.
but it doesn't.
Debbie, when you're doing these, do you ever sketch beforehand?
I do. I have. The thing is, I find that kind of difficult. But I mean, you'd have to, if you were trying to do something, say, of your Provence memories or whatever. You do want to have it look like the place. So you're going to have something down there. But it also confines you a little. And you don't always get.
Can I look at this one?
Pardon?
Can I look at this one?
Sure.
I mean, are we going to do this
Sure,
now?
if you want to. I mean, some
you
people,
want.
if you want, it's all, yeah, that's a
So-
wonderful marriage.
Well, I think. Okay, so now can I erase what I did?
Sure. And what you will find, yeah, that you can get some, you can take even a bigger brush and change that whole stuff.
Well, doesn't somebody else want to try this?
Now look, this is kind of nice in there.
Yes, I think that's better than having all those little sprigs.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I think the,
So a lot of it is painting with water, and just letting the water. The thing that also pertains about the layering and everything is that, you know, this is fainter, builds up to the stronger. But you can also, you could come in if you dare. No, you don't dare.
but you after your demonstration, I'll be very cool.
Okay. You could, where this is a lot drier now. You might come in with a kind of contrast.
So it sort of emerges as you go.
Definitely, and you've got to be
Gotta be right on it.
you've got to be right on it, but you also have to be able to say, oh, I'm going to just let that go and go with it, even if it's not.
Now,
Because in here, if you wanted, say you wanted to turn this into something else, actually. I find these a little too amorphous. I really like this stuff. I would maybe let more water come in here, and so you can. I don't like this blue here.
well, actually, I kind of like it.
You did, okay?
Well, I
Leave
think it might be fun
It's your
to-
painting now.
What would
So what?
happen? Okay, so say I saw this and I thought, oh, it's really coming along. What
Okay.
I'd really like to do.
This is fun.
No, it is fun. Could you? Is it wet enough to? I think the secret is getting them right around water. You know, what if you sort of connected these two blues?
Go ahead. Good. Good.
That makes the thing in the distance really
Yeah.
stand out, doesn't it?
Now, I am not loving the this distant thing.